Ahoy, artists! This week is the third and final project of our pirate unit. We're going to be creating a crocodile hand puppet. The supplies you will need are 2 or 3 sheets of construction paper, or any kind of paper, markers, crayons, scissors, and glue. You can also use tape if you do not have glue. This is what your final crocodile hand puppet will look like. We're going to be making a crocodile during our pirate unit because pirates fear this creature of the sea. Watch this clip from one of my favorite movies, Peter Pan, where the pirate, known as Captain Hook, struggles to escape the teeth of a crocodile.
I say, Captain, do you hear something? No. No! No! Mr. Crocodile, do you like codfish? You do?
Oh, Peter, no!
You don't look away, Captain. Stay right there now, sir. I'll save you, sir. Captain! Captain! Smee! Give him back! Roll for the ship! Roll for the ship!
When we look at the inside of this hand puppet, you'll see an orange piece of construction paper. This is what we're going to begin folding first. This folded piece of paper is going to give us 2 pockets that we can put our hands into. When we open and close our fingers, it creates a moving mouth. So let's start with the inside, the mouth part of the puppet. Grab a piece of paper. It does not matter what color you choose. I happen to have a piece of yellow construction paper. I am holding my paper horizontally, long from side to side. Then I'm going to fold the paper into thirds, meaning there will be 3 small sections. I am not folding it in half, but instead almost, but not quite, to the top. Press down and create a crease. Now, take the top of the paper and fold it down to touch the bottom of the paper. It might not reach the bottom, and that's okay. Just fold it as far as it will go. Phew, that was tough. So if you did it, everything else will be a piece of cake. Now I'm going to fold this paper in half. I'm using one hand to hold it in place and the other to fold it over. Match up the edges and smooth it down. Now if I was to hold the paper like this, I have the letter V. We need to turn this V into a letter M. How do we do that? I'll take one side of my V, bring it down to here, and then smooth it out. Do I have an M yet? No. Now I need to do the same thing on the other side. Flip the paper over, bring the top down to the bottom, and smooth it out. Now do we have an M? Yes. Or a letter W if we flip it. If you rotate or turn your paper, you can put your fingers in the top pocket and your thumb in the bottom pocket. I now have the beginnings of the puppet mouth. Now it's time to start making our crocodile. Let's open up this crocodile to see exactly what we need to do. Open wide. It's like I'm a crocodile dentist. I took 2 pieces of green construction paper, cut them almost like a letter A, glued one to the top and one to the bottom. Let's start with that step. I happen to have green construction paper. If you do too, great. If you do not, you can take a white piece of paper and color it green. The green construction paper is going to be the skin of my crocodile. A crocodile has some rough and bumpy skin. When creating art, we want to make our artwork look like what something feels like in real life. We call this texture, or the way something feels. In real life, a crocodile has rough and bumpy skin. To make my green paper look like it's crocodile skin, I'm going to take some different color green crayons, some yellows or browns, and rub them onto my green construction paper. I can use a green colored pencil or markers to make some curved lines, like you might see on crocodile skin. When we use a variety or a lot of different materials, like markers, crayons, and colored pencils, it's called mixed media. Now we are going to fold this construction paper in half. At the very top, I'm going to make 2 dots on either side of the center of my paper. Let's go to the top of our construction paper and find the center. Now go over a little and make a polka dot. Go back to the center, then over a little in the other direction and make another polka dot. Now draw a line from the bottom corner to meet the polka dot at the top. Repeat on the other side. We can use our scissors to cut on the 2 lines we just drew. I'm going to keep my paper folded in half so that after cutting, I have 2 different pieces for each side of the crocodile's head. I am going to take a piece in the front and fold it up to make his nose. I'll use black marker and draw 2 circles for the nostrils. Let's start assembling or putting together these 2 pieces of our crocodile. Grab the folded paper that you put your fingers into and attach one piece of the green construction paper. When I attach, I'm going to be attaching this line to the side with the pocket. Practice before gluing. You do not want to accidentally glue it with the pocket facing the wrong way, because then, when you use your crocodile puppet, it will look like your hand is being eaten by the crocodile. So put a little glue or tape on the yellow construction paper. Match the 2 top edges of the yellow and green paper and rub to make sure it sticks. Check to make sure you didn't glue your pocket closed. Now do the same thing for the other piece. Add some glue on the yellow construction paper, attach the green so it lines up with the other one. Again, check the pocket to make sure that the pocket is not glued closed. Test it out. Put your thumb in the bottom and the rest of your fingers in the top pocket. If you don't like this extra piece under the nose, you can cut it off or just fold it back. Now we need to add some details like eyes, teeth, and a tongue. So to make eyes, use a white piece of paper. Fold the white piece of paper in half, and while folded, draw a nice big tall arch line, like a tall rainbow. If you cut it out while your paper is folded, you will get 2 eyes perfectly the same. To get these eyes to stand on the crocodile, we need to make a little fold at the bottom of each one. To make sure they are the same height, fold them together at the same time. Outline the eyes with black marker and make horizontal lines for eyelids. Add some eyelashes, ovals for eyeballs, and a black circle for pupils. Put some glue on the little fold at the bottom and press that down on the top of the crocodile mouth. Then glue the other eye down. To make a tongue, draw a big arch on red paper, cut it out, and glue it on the inside of the mouth. You will see it when you open the crocodile's mouth. Last, we need some teeth. I'll fold a white piece of paper a few times and draw a triangle on it. Cut out the triangle, and on each one, make a little fold that I will use to glue on the inside of my mouth. If you want to make your puppet even bigger and have the materials, go for it. If not, just this hand puppet is great. Be sure to go over the checklist before taking a picture, uploading it to this assignment, and clicking Turn In.